Welcome back, News AF fam. We're here streaming live again here on a Tuesday to talk about everything. Even though Danny is super hungover from watching the baseball game late into the night.
18 beautiful, not time wasting innings.
Dude, but can you imagine if you'd bought a ticket to the World Series game and you're like
traveled all the way to Toronto.
You want the most bang for your buck, and all of a sudden the game goes twice as long as it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize
you got a whole free game.
You don't want that much bang.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you go bowling and then it's like, oh, you want to bowl another game? You're like, sure. And then like everybody's regretting it by the second game. Like, I didn't want to bowl this much.
At least Bieber was there.
Mm-hmm.
Biebs was there.
Yeah.
You got to look at the Biebs.
I didn't even know about Biebs was being there.
Yeah, it was interesting. He sat up front for the first few, the first half. And then he had his own box. How nice is that?
Yeah.
Front row seats when you really want to get in deep.
Yeah.
And then
was Drake there?
Oh my, you would think.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? I guess he's a Toronto guy, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe the Blue Jays don't want to be associated with Drake.
When I went to a Cowboys game years ago, we had our own field side suite.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had tickets front row 50-yard line. So when you wanted to see the action and be in the mix, you could go up there. But then if you're field side suite, you could be really close, but you couldn't see as well.
Okay.
So
that's how it works when you're in the VIPs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Biebs lives every day, dude.
Okay. All right, let's turn this. Let's not waste any of this.
No.
Okay. Let's do a real podcast. This is the pre-show. Okay, for everybody. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey everybody, what's going on? Rob Cesternino back again to talk with you about the week's most interesting news stories here for the week of October 28th, 2025, here on News AF.
If the story is buzzing like it's on crystal meth, it's about to be News AF. If the same old news makes you bored to death, it's time for some News AF. Actual, factual news.
Yes, that's right. News AF. I think we had our 10-year anniversary. This is what happens when you get like three guys together. Like, was it our anniversary? Who knows?
Probably.
Probably.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw something about it.
Yeah. So there you go. Happy anniversary. Happy 10 years.
I think it took me 10 years to graduate college. So,
but you're a doctor.
Yeah, doctor of life. Yeah.
Yes, podcast doctor.
The podcast
I'd
doctor.
much rather have my podcast degree than whatever degree I got at college.
More useful. All right, well, let's
minored
welcome
in Chinese.
For 10 years strong, of course, he is pickleball's top influencer. Pickleball wasn't even invented 10 years ago. That's how long we've been doing this podcast.
It was, but nobody knew about it.
Nobody knew about it. Nobody knew about it. It was like you had to really be a hipster to know about it.
That's right.
But here we go. Here he is. He's America's dad, Father Nature.
Yes.
When we started doing this podcast, that he had only been on like 3 or 4 reality shows. It's Tyson Castle.
Yeah.
Only 3 or 4. What's your total now?
Probably double that. It's not that impressive. It's not that much more impressive.
I actually think that is impressive. That to make that many reality shows. That's
when we started News AF, I had done Survivor 3 times and Marriage Boot Camp.
Yeah. Oh, your favorite, you're most proud of.
Yeah, and then since then I've done Survivor 1 more time. I've done the Challenge 1 time. I've done House of Villains, so almost double, not quite.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being impressed, guys. So, yeah, I'm here. I got this KC mug, even though I lost in pickleball to Q.
He's been
secret training.
So he challenged.
I got set up. I kind of felt like I was going to, but I also still felt confident in my abilities. But he definitely spanked me. I wasn't playing my greatest, but even if I had, he probably would have beat me still. And he challenged me to pickleball like 3 days before the event. And I was like, no, I don't do stuff spur of the moment. And he's like, well, what do you have going on? I'll pay your flight. And I was like, I don't have, I could definitely make it work. I just don't want to because I'm 46 and we don't at this age make things work anymore. We just say, no, thank you.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm going to be spontaneous. I'm going to fly out there. So I flew out there. I got up at 4 a.m. on a Wednesday, went to the airport,
That's spontaneous.
Tried to watch Survivor on the plane through CBS's portal.
Yeah, how'd that go?
You know how they give you a set number of views?
Yeah.
I was really pushing the limit because on the plane, every time they would
I hear you get 15.
You get 15 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be 5.
In the old days, you would have been really hosed.
Yeah. I used about 12 of them. And I got...
Yeah, because you get like a dead zone in the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. And the dead zone for half a second starts over. So I was really sweating it, but I ended up getting through. Landed, went to the hotel, recorded The Pod Has Spoken. Then I went to lunch with Q, where I asked, and his wife was there, Emily, and his mother-in-law. I asked them if he'd been preparing for this, and they said no.
Oh my gosh, you got them in on all of them.
And did he give you like a very like heavy lunch? Like he brought you to the Olive Garden?
No, he ate heavier than I did.
Alfredo.
And then his father-in-law shows up to the event too, and his father-in-law's like, "Oh, Q's been training for this for months." I was like, busted. Yeah. So I hadn't played singles, which is what Q wanted to do, since last time I played Q here when I spanked him here. So I will prepare myself for round 3.
Yes.
Play a little bit more
does
singles.
He love pickleball, or was all this just to beat you?
Beat you, yeah. This feels vindictive.
Yeah, I think he loves pickleball because him and his wife play, and his wife is actually really good.
Okay.
So I feel like he does like pickleball. And he has his wife as a training partner. Like I think they go out and play singles when they can't find a group. So that's kind of nice. So I do think he likes pickleball as well. Yeah. But he had me beat.
By the way, just for pickleball, that's the only time it's okay to beat your wife. Okay. Only a pickleball.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So that's it. And then, yeah, I don't think anything else. My bet almost hit. If I just needed one more point by the Dodgers to get almost $2,000 payday.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
How sweet would that have been?
Pretty nice. I would have woken up I went to bed. I was watching every time Freeman got up to bat because I needed Freeman to hit a home run. And then I finally had to go to bed. But I did stay up all the way till the 18th inning. I just didn't watch through the 18th inning. I finally was like, I can't be up at midnight.
Yeah, right? It could go on forever. It could still be going on right now.
It still could be.
Do you think that he did it despite you? He's like, Tyson, if you can't even stay up for me to watch all this. But I guess the Dodgers as a whole punished you.
Yeah. Yeah. And no, I mean, I wasn't expecting Freeman to hit that home run at the end because I placed the bet before the game started, but whatever. That's gambling, dude.
Yeah.
Like you never know. Sometimes
you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some, you lose more than you win. And that's the game.
That's the game. All right. Here's the guy that maybe wins more than he loses.
Maybe.
It's Danny Bryson. Danny, how are you?
Pretty good. Just don't keep track. That's the secret to winning more than you lose.
Or you just keep track of wins only.
Like
that's a good idea.
A poker database where he's like, he's won $18 million. He's like, yeah, but he lost 22.
Ignore that.
Ignore that.
$18
million upswing.
Are you guys ready for Halloween week? Halloween week. It's beginning.
Friday night. It's happening.
Not just Friday night. School Halloween stuff. I mean, neighborhood Halloween stuff. Trunk or treats.
Yeah.
It's a week.
Yeah. I think my kids are too big for trunk or treat.
Yeah.
My wife would love a trunk or treat. We should probably pencil in 9-10 trunk or treats.
Invites tons of neighbors over. It's all happening. It's the week of Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah.
Danny, you don't sound excited.
I just don't like how holidays have just blown completely out of control. Birthdays last week, a week.
Yeah.
Halloween is a week. Everything's a week.
What is time?
I mean, Thanksgiving, luckily, is such a terrible holiday. It still only gets a day. Everyone just is like pushing it down to get it out of the way.
I said to my wife on Sunday, I was like, oh, we should carve the pumpkin because it's going to be Halloween on Friday. She's like, no, you can't do it this early.
Oh, we carve pumpkins.
She said it's too early. You have to carve a pumpkin the day before Halloween. That's it.
That's what I said when everyone was on yesterday, or no, whatever day, Sunday, like, we need to carve the pumpkins. And I'm like, do we need to? It seems like they'll just be rotten. I guess that adds to the terrifying look if they're oozing liquid and like slumped over.
I'm like, well, I'm not going to really have time to do it on a Thursday.
Plus, putting pumpkins out this early is just inviting teenagers to pick them up and roll them down the hill next week.
Well, here in Arizona, the javelina will eat them off your doorstep.
Javelina?
Dang,
pigs. Yeah. So we don't put them out. If you are in a ruralish neighborhood, you either bring them in the evening or use them as inside decoration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they literally those pigs will smell them out and chomp them to bits and drag them all over the neighborhood.
Gross,
like teenagers in Utah. So
yeah,
very
it's the similar.
Same. It's the same.
Actually, they smell bad, and the pig smells bad. They're loud. There's a lot of similarities between the two things.
Yeah, so that's happening. Although I'm very excited because we took the girls to the haunted house down the street. Does like a daytime showing of the props and everything at the haunted house. So I was like, let's go to the haunted house. We'll walk around and see what it's all about. And then Bergen was like, I want to come back at night when the actors are here. And so I was like, okay. So I'm taking Bergen to a legit haunted house on Wednesday night.
So we did that. And as we get to the very front, with Rome and two of her cousins, we get to the front. And the lady's like, just so you know, this is for 13-year-olds. And all of the girls were like, oh, and they're like, the actors can't touch you, but you can't touch them.
Yes.
I have to admit, I was a little worried that it would cause nightmares for my children and my nieces.
Right.
It was right on the edge of what is, I think, acceptable for girls at that age. But in the end, it was the best part of the Halloween park that we went to. It was like the only thing they talked about. So you might be giving them nightmares for a week or two, but
it's only Bergen. Marlo's not joining us. Marlo did not want to. She was like, no, this is horrifying.
Marlo, I loved it. I was laughing so hard.
I think it'll be so funny. Yeah, I think Bergen is going to have a great time, or it's going to be at least entertaining for me.
Yeah, I was looking for Halloween stuff to do with my family on Saturday. So I'm in a festive mood, but all I could think of was I just took them to Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, that's it.
That was it. They had a lot of decorations in there. They had listen, anything you would go see, they had in there.
Yeah,
look at this. That's
pretty good.
Yeah.
Plus, you have all week.
And it cost me about $25. Like they wanted, I want this cheapo mask, this thing. Okay, fine.
That's cheaper than the Halloween.
It's cheaper than if I would have gone to some Halloween ripoff thing.
It was expensive, the thing we went to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you saved yourself some money, earned some parent points. I think that's good enough.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about what's going on. And I know we had talked about a while ago about the Labubus and the evil demon. Mm-hmm. What was it? Vazulo?
Probably.
That sounds close enough.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take your word.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for something super terrifying for Halloween?
Yes.
New York City. Are you ready for Ratbubu?
Ratbubu.
Ratbubu, the adorable rat mascot of New York City.
Oh, do you have a picture of this Ratbubu? I need to see a picture.
Here you go. Here's Ratbubu.
And this is
that is adorable.
Is that official Labubu?
Yeah. I don't know if it's official, but it's part of a hey, come back to New York City campaign. And it's we love New York, and so you can get in the fun of New York City with Ratbubu dolls.
If you can't get rid of the rats, just embrace the rats, right? Like turn them into a lovable character.
New York City is about to have a comeback.
It's got great face tats.
Yeah, rather a rat than a brat, and you can have all sorts of fun merch, including the collectible Ratbubu.
You see those rat traps?
Yeah.
Legal cocaine.
Yeah, that might be coming to New York City. And then
wait,
These are fake rats.
Fake.
These are
Waiting
fake
in
rats. Okay. Also, that they have these new clear boots that you could put over your shoes.
This is not
that they called an S-word shield.
Yeah.
This is not inviting me. I don't want to go if I have to wear shiz shields on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be a brat than a rat, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Rats run this city, according to the people behind we love NYC.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
This is smart. This is a smart marketing ploy, but at the same time, it draws attention to one of the worst aspects of large cities.
What, the rats?
Problems. The rat kings, the rat czar trying their best to eliminate all of the people throwing cats into basements to eradicate their rat problem, only for the cats to disappear.
By the way, the Ratbubu sold out instantly.
I'm not surprised.
How many of them were there?
300.
Oh, that's nowhere near the amount of actual rats in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or people in New York that could have bought them.
Yeah, 300. That was poor planning on their part. I wonder how many rats are. I'm gonna look that up.
How many rats are in New York City?
Rats.
I like the way I would like the way Daddy phrased it. I wonder how many rats are.
I was starting to type before.
But we got it. We auto completed.
That's what friends do. Yeah. We just talk in half.
Oh, I bet there's no specific number AI overview. Yeah, they don't want to know that number. Let's just assume it's in the billions.
You think the rats love Halloween?
Yeah.
Probably they're hoping people put their pumpkins out.
Yeah, they probably eat pumpkins just like Tyson's favorite pig.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably eat drop candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, some of these Labubus are going for $10,000 on eBay.
Oh, that's a steal.
It's going to be the new Bored Ape, dude, where they're like, I bought it for $10,000 and I finally sold it for $40.
Yeah. Are they still making those, Tyson?
I don't know. And I also don't know what's real and what's fake because my wife thinks she got some real ones, but my kids think they're fake because somebody at school told them they're not real and we don't know.
Rachel has an NFT?
Oh, no, not an NFT.
Oh, Labubu.
A Labubu. We have the girls have each have
you
a
don't know
Labubu.
if it's real?
You don't know if it's the golden Labubu?
But they're not the expensive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gold is collapsing, so maybe get into
gold is collapsing, Danny?
That's what I heard. That
gold's collapsing now?
I thought it was a record high.
I thought it was
a record high, but usually when you hit record highs, it has to go
plummet.
down. I do know.
What does that mean?
When I say collapsing, by the way, I just think it's going down. So maybe get your money into Ratbubu instead.
Yeah.
You got to bounce back and forth.
Yeah, keep it, spread it out. Ratbubu, gold.
Yeah.
Maybe some nice NFTs, NBA NFTs.
NDA NFTs?
NBA.
Oh, NBA NFTs.
Weren't they selling NFTs?
I think that, what'd you make about this whole NBA betting controversy, Tyson? Did you follow any of that?
The what?
The NBA betting controversy.
I did. I just have heard the headlines. So there's a poker one and a sports betting one, right?
Yeah. Did you see about the X-ray glasses?
Yeah,
the poker
I did
games?
see about that. And I actually do know people who played in some of those poker games who
and
lost
they got
some money.
And they lost money with the X-ray glasses?
Yeah. They weren't playing with the X-ray glasses. They were
they got
fleeced.
Yeah. Were they pissed?
Yeah. Well, one of them, the one that I saw talking about it was like, I lost a little bit, so I'm very grateful that I did not lose a bunch.
Even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you think that next time you go to one of these poker games, is everybody going to be trying on each other's glasses and making sure that there's no funny business?
Maybe.
Tyson, did you see those glasses you can wear cycling that are AI operated? Oakley's making a pair.
And what do they do?
I have no idea. Maybe they monitor your output and speed, and
you don't think they just have a flashing thing that's like everyone thinks you look like an idiot,
or it's just a camera to show your form to make sure you look super good in your outfit.
It probably shows you your outputs and stuff. No, I didn't see that, but I don't like watching fitness computers as I'm fitnessing.
Right? It seems like an unnecessary distraction.
It makes it go so much longer. When
and why are you letting a computer tell you how you feel? My watch always tells me it's like -4 at the beginning of my run, telling me your performance is awful already, and it's never right. I'm like, I don't feel -4. I feel like at least +1.
-4 out of what?
Yeah, I've only seen -4. That's the furthest it's ever gone down. But I've also seen +2, maybe +3.
Yeah.
Never +4.
How do you feel right now?
Probably 0.
Mm.
Right there in the middle. It's early, but yeah, it's probably going to take off and get up to like +2.
Okay. Have you guys watched any scary Halloween movies this season?
We watch Coraline every year.
Yeah, that is scary. I don't like that.
We watched The Corpse Bride.
Yeah.
We watched.
That's like the fake Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
Yeah, and we watched Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You can also watch Frankenweenie, which we haven't watched
That's
yet.
interesting.
They're all Tim Burton animations.
Yeah.
And then we usually also like to watch The Burbs because
Wow.
it's the only PG movie that's like a scary-ish Halloween theme. Everything else is a PG-13. So
that's a good movie suggestion. I think I'll watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
with, my daughter.
Our kids love The Burbs. I think Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters, is also a pretty good one for kids.
Yeah.
But we love the Tim Burton. Bergen especially loves the dark Tim Burton animations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my kids like Tim Burton.
Mm-hmm.
So those are all that's a 3-pack, 4-pack you can watch there.
Are you excited to graduate to Beetlejuice eventually?
Yeah, we tried Beetlejuice.
Too old.
Well, the opening scene is like about suicide and stuff. So
that's
the couple dies from suicide.
They didn't die from suicide.
Somebody died from suicide somewhere.
Somebody, I think maybe
there was conversations of suicide that I wasn't ready to teach my kids what that word meant.
Yeah, but no, not to spoil Beetlejuice, but the couple that they drive there, like there's like a dog on the bridge, and they steer the car to avoid hitting the dog. But I think there's some guys like that are like like in the. I think that maybe they some of the things they do to scare themselves, other people. Put, like nooses around, but a little more cartoony than.
Have you watched that one with your kids?
I actually just did with my younger son, who was the first year he watched it.
Did he like it?
He was into it. Yeah.
Okay, I think I started it and then I was like, oh, this is early, and I don't remember anything about the movie.
Yeah.
So I was like,
your mileage may vary, but okay. Yeah. So there's a new movie called Begonia. Have you seen any of this? Begonia?
Oh, the one where Emma Stone is or is not possibly an alien. She shaves her head.
Okay. Right. Well, that there was a screening in Los Angeles that required everybody to come in. They had to shave their head to gain access to a screening that Emma Stone was at.
Yeah, she had to shave her head for the movie. It was very upsetting to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I've seen some still pictures of her with a
So she forced everyone to shave their head?
Not she did, but I see what they're doing here. It's kind of like
you want to come watch the movie with Emma Stone? Shave your head.
This was a gimmick that we talked about 2 or 3 weeks ago with another movie.
It was the one where the kids had to keep walking.
Yes, that's it.
Walk on the treadmill.
Stephen King movie, yeah. So maybe this is the new way of screenings.
This is the new thing. If you want to go into these screenings, you have to do weird stuff.
I guess that makes it 3-dimensional, the experience. You can sympathize with the character.
I went to a 4D movie once.
4D movie?
Did they put something up how did you experience it in 4D?
So it was opening night of the original Paranormal Activity, one of my favorite scary movies of all time. And we were watching it, and I was scared. Like, you'd see people like get ready for a jump scare, and then I'd tickle their head. Like the guy in front of me, I scared the crap out of him. But there's a point in the movie where they spread powder all over the floor, and then there's demon footprints in it. But when you exited the film, right when it ended, somebody had puked in the hallway. So they had powder all over the hallway. So you're exiting and you're like, what? There's powder here too. It was,
I'd be more freaked out by the guy that puked.
But I didn't know that he had puked during the movie. Like someone had puked. I don't know, out of fright or something else.
Probably too much popcorn.
Imagine being so scared that you puke.
I think people do. I think there are people that puke from getting so scared. So
it'd be awful to find out you're that kind of person on a date.
You're like, we're gonna go to a scary movie.
Yeah. And you just
we're going to the screening of Paranormal Activity. It's gonna be great.
Tyson, you remind me of another kid Halloween movie, Paranorman. is a good
Paranorman, isn't it? We watched Paranorman this year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna do a Paranorman Burbs double feature.
All right.
Okay, I never heard of Paranorman.
It's along the same lines, like I don't know what you'd call that, claymation looking things, kind of like Caroline and the Others. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about something else spooky that's going on right now. That there is an interstellar object in our solar system.
Oh, boy.
It's doing weird stuff. And as soon as it went right behind the sun where we can't see it, it's doing things like people are noticing it slammed on the brakes, Danny.
That's what they're saying.
Tell us about 3i/Atlas, which
First
I think
of all,
also needs a better name.
Terrible name. At least the last interstellar object was called
a website?
Yeah, Majabu or whatever it was called that went through
Labubu.
Yeah, it wasn't called Labubu.
I think
Majabu,
it was.
Oh, here it is. Here is some name. It has Oumuamua.
Yeah. Is gold plummeting because they felt that this comet is made entirely of gold?
Probably. And by gold plummeting, I looked that up. It was like a 3% drop or something after a rally. So plummet, your mileage may vary. There was another
meteor have a 3% drop
in speed. Well, they say that it's ejecting abnormal stuff, and when something ejects abnormal stuff, I guess it gets extra attention. There was also an interstellar object.
The guy that puked at the movie
screening. Yeah, he definitely ejected abnormal stuff. There was another interstellar object in 2019 called Borisov.
Borisov.
Yeah, well, that's a cool name. And now what? We just have this one. It's called Atlas. Comet 3i Atlas. And yeah, it's 1.5 AU astronomical units, like 300. What did it say? 300 million miles away from us. That's as close as it will get. A 1.8, 207 million kilometers away from us. And there is a professor at Harvard, and it's the same guy who I think talked about Oumuamua. He says it's a 40% chance this is alien tech.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's way too high. And honestly, after
can this guy be trusted?
Well, he's Harvard, right? And he's had he was the one that said in the past that it was interstellar object was possibly visitors from another planet. And so this is kind of his bread and butter. Nobody else is saying that. I actually looked this up after I saw the article on our list and tried to find anyone else making that claim, and I really could not find it. So this guy is getting just a massive amount of attention. Professor Loeb at Harvard, 40% chance this is alien technology. He's got a blog. He's putting this out there. Everyone else is like, yeah, it's maybe a little bit strange. This is only the third one we've ever observed, so we don't have a ton of data telling us what they do. But it's not breaking.
Yeah.
It's not alien tech.
So is this thing just going to keep going straight out of our solar system?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's
but
going
if it turns around, then we
oh
know
my god!
something's
If it turns around, we now know. Yeah,
and all
like
the
side skid, space skid, like they did in Star Wars.
Spaceballs, yeah.
Spaceballs was the space skid.
In all the sci-fi books I read, it seems like it takes a long time for objects going that fast to slow down.
Unless you have jet propulsions
go on time.
Yeah.
No, it always takes a long time to slow down. We would see that, and that would give us all time to take out huge loans and live it all up,
for a time. Yeah.
For a time until the probing starts and the lasers begin to melt people. And
okay.
But yeah, it's not. Don't worry about it.
Well, maybe we still don't know if the meteor had anything to do with the cloud going down last week when there was a big outage over at AWS, the Amazon Web Services. Did you guys get disrupted in any ways?
My oldest child was complaining. I didn't get any disruption, but he sells clothing on some site, Depop.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an entrepreneur.
He really is. It kind of blows my mind.
What's he selling?
He sells clothes that he finds at
he's a thrifter.
Thrifter, yeah.
Wow.
And, he makes
buy low,
tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars.
Hey, that's pretty good.
He hustles hard, actually. He gets it when he runs out of gas money. That's the greatest thing. He like, oh my gosh. And then when I text him and say your bank account's about to cross the line into zero.
Yeah.
He hustles. But yeah, he was telling me that Depop was down. And all day long, he complained to me about it. So I knew only because it was affecting him, not me.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I think I was largely interruption free.
Isn't that weird? So many people complained.
My sportsbook app was down.
They said it was like a third of the internet,
and it was blamed on that. They did blame it on that. So I got a notification, but it was over a day, I think, or it was like a couple days where my stuff wasn't working. Only my sportsbook app.
Well, luckily for me, that it happened on my birthday, so I was largely offline that day.
Oh yeah,
it was a good day for the cloud to be out for me, but for other people. That people who have a certain type of smart bed called 8 Sleep Cloud Dependent Smart Bed, which is $2,000 smart bed actually sounds pretty reasonable, that they got disrupted because their beds were either overheating or failing to cool, which sounds like the same thing, or locking into upright positions with no available options to go back flat.
Could you imagine just being crushed while you're asleep, waking up and the bed is folding like a taco
red
shell?
Hot bed.
Yeah, red hot bed folding like a taco shell.
Mm-hmm.
You're screaming, but no one can hear you because the mattress is muffling your cries for help.
Mm-hmm.
What a nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
By the way, why is the default mode for that thing to go upright?
Crushing mode.
Yeah, crush mode.
It's like it knows if the cloud goes down, this is horrible. Wake up, everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody sleep.
Well, it's just like puts everyone out of their misery. They're like, I can't do anything without the internet. Well, there's one way out.
Yeah.
A slow bed crush.
Everyone else is just experiencing loss of business. These people really were suffering physically. And so this is the best story I've heard yet, because it's the digital world affecting the physical world in a very real way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So be careful out there where, you're, I guess it's they have mattress covers that were really offline. Because I feel like that these Tempur-Pedic beds, I feel like they're like, take out a mortgage for that.
Oh my gosh. It's so expensive.
There are other companies that are putting out that same thing that are cheaper now with like the moving mattresses and stuff. So do your research, guys.
Yeah, definitely look into what happens should the internet go down.
Yeah.
Avoid a bed that slingshots you into the wall or like tips to the side.
Yeah, what happens if I unplug it? Will the bed stop cooking me?
Yeah. Just look into that.
Yeah, get into bed. All right. Okay, let's talk about let's talk about some wildlife. We heard about the pigs in Arizona that will come and eat your pumpkins, but let's talk about a bear that decided to visit a California zoo.
I saw this.
I saw it too.
They said it was because the bear was lonely. But also, was the bear horny? I mean, there's lots of ways a bear could feel.
Can it be both, Danny?
I guess hungry, horny, and lonely. There's like, he's just a sad, lonely bear. What if he hates other bears that are in captivity?
Wow.
I think he was trying to free the other bears at the zoo?
Yeah, what if he's trying to free the other bears? They're just like, he's so lonely, he had to break into the zoo to make friends with those bears.
Yeah. Okay. There was a black bear who they say interacted peacefully with the other black bears at the zoo, showing no aggression or attempts to breach the enclosures. He's described as a polite guest, Danny.
Yeah, right.
Just watching.
What if he was using psychological warfare to break them down? Like, I'm free. I can go wherever I want. I can eat salmon.
Well, what if the other bears were watching him thinking he was the one that was...
Oh, whoa, Tyson. You're flipping that around. He was on the other side of the bars.
Yeah, they were looking at him like he's on the other side
trapped.
of the bars. He's trapped. We are free in this nice enclosure that's specifically designed for
He's
us.
homeless.
Yeah, he's
homeless.
He smells bad.
Don't feed him. Don't give him anything. He'll come back every day.
They're like, dude, we get 3 squares a day. We are living life.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for him.
Life.
Yeah,
that's true. See? Wow, so many perspectives. And guess what? The articles I saw didn't even touch on any of this.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Journalism's in the toilet. They're not even talking about how the bears inside the cage felt.
Fake news.
Yeah. So what they do? Did they keep the other black bear and make him part of the exhibit, or did they just shoo him?
I think they probably shooed
You're
him.
not welcome here.
Shooed him away.
Go back
I was like,
to,
shoot
go
him or
back to the
shooed?
streets, street bear.
Go find some garbage cans to tip over and feast on, or just send him up to Tahoe. Let him become a fat bear that breaks into cabins.
Yeah. He's very polite, and I guess is he welcome back or no?
I think
polite.
Sure, he's welcome back.
I mean, he was a polite, well-behaved bear. Why can't he come back?
Right.
I think if they're just gonna shoo him away, then he's probably gonna come back.
Yeah, shooing doesn't work. Animals are like,
they
what?
need to scare him.
Yeah, I mean, polite bear also. Don't ever polite bear. The bear's polite, and then it just tears off your arms. It's like you don't want to give them that.
All the bears start polite.
Yeah, right. Until they want that Slim Jim that's in your pocket.
Right.
Okay. Let's talk about
breathing through our butts.
Yeah,
that.
Let's talk about it, because it has been a staple that we've talked about for years, and we have gotten closer and closer to the point where humans are going to be able to breathe through our butts, and it seems like we've taken one big step closer, Danny.
If I'm in a tragic accident, hopefully never, but if I am, and I wake up and I'm incubated through my butt, I'm going to be like, whoa, like who knew? Like finally, this story has reached me personally, because we talked about this years ago. It has to be years, where science had proven that you could be incubated through your butt. And now human trials.
Yeah, I think it's intubated.
Intubated. Thank you. Sorry, incubated.
Yes.
That's for babies, I think.
Yes.
And I actually think I made that same mistake like years ago when we talked about this. Intubated.
So sometimes these babies are incubating and intubated.
Yeah, intubated through your butt. First human trials. I wonder who's volunteering for this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that it is almost getting closer, because that the scientists are saying that U.S. and Japanese scientists are getting closer, because patients with severe respiratory failure who are in need of mechanical ventilation, that they may be able to have ventilation through a different cavity.
Wow.
Rectal breathing.
That's a relief.
It's getting closer.
Yeah.
Although I feel if you've gotten to a point in your life or your health where you have to breathe through your butt, things are bad. Right? Butt breathing is a sign of bad things. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. The way that it works is that a catheter delivers oxygen-rich liquid into the lower intestine.
Liquid?
Oh my gosh, that's not what I expected.
Like the abyss.
Yeah, like the abyss.
Well, except for it's in your butt instead of your face.
You think that they could just fill up your butt with air? You'll fly away.
I'm sure they tried that first.
You'd fart it right out.
But now they're going to put pink goo like the abyss. Yeah. Thank you, Tyson. And basically everyone in the ocean now, scuba divers will just have pink goo in their butts and they can just breathe forever. What is it? Man, where are we going as people?
Danny, they're saying that this could be potentially an option for future use in space travel or deep sea operations with limited oxygen.
Until the Comet Atlas delivers us new technology that doesn't require ink gel injected into your butt. But for now, us humans here, basically a bunch of Neanderthals, right? Just with our sticks and stones, we're like, oh, this is how you do it. When the aliens show up, they'll be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you putting this gel in your butt?
Yeah. Well, first human clinical trials were conducted at the University of Tokyo. They involved healthy volunteers who received oxygenated, I want to make sure, perfluorocarbon liquid administered anally.
Do you think they did get the idea through the abyss, watching the abyss? Because I remember that stuck with me when they breathed that.
Stuck with me too.
With them too.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it stick with me.
That's amazing. And you know what? These brave volunteers, they deserve medals. I think.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Okay. Well, we'll see that maybe one day we could all be deep sea diving, going to go in submersibles.
Intubated? Is that the word, Rob? I don't want to forget next time we
I
talk
think
about
that's
this.
right. Again, I am not the
I'm gonna look
medical
that up.
expert at my house.
Intubated.
Yeah, but I believe that that's the case.
Yeah, so into butted maybe is what they can use in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's the word. I'm going to remember it 4 years from now.
Let's talk about somebody who actually, speaking of part of a issue with your anal cavity, a person, a young man, lost part of his bowel after he swallowed between 80 and 100 small, high-powered magnets.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's why they got rid of those. They had those little BBs that were all highly magnetized, and I think they got rid of them, or they made
we
swallow them, and then they go to different parts of your intestine, and then it sucks your intestines together.
These are delicious.
Yeah.
Why don't you stop at like 5 magnets? You're like, no, I need 95 more, or 10 magnets. It's just like is this a challenge? Is this a TikTok thing?
We don't know. I don't think anybody knows, but he ate all these magnets and they stuck together.
Holy smokes. 100 magnets. I need to know why. What is the why?
Yeah. They were tiny enough, but then they made like one big long, as magnets will do. And yeah, it ended up causing a blockage in the intestines.
If you were to go into an MRI with all those magnets, would it shoot you out of the MRI like a rail gun? Because you know how
you really can't.
They can't attract each other.
Don't do that. Now, I guess it probably, not that I'm recommending to our listeners, the idea of maybe swallowing one magnet, not too bad. I guess it's probably the same as swallowing anything. But when you start to swallow multiple magnets, they're going to find each other.
Yeah. It's like love. Yeah, that's why I'm just so curious why he didn't stop. What was the drive behind it? I know people eat things like hair and dirt, so it could be, I don't know, some weird obsession with magnets.
Yeah.
A French guy ate a bunch of like metal. So, but 100 magnets, no one told him to stop. Where was he? Like locked up in his room?
This was in New Zealand. Now, this article says that New Zealand has permanently banned the sale of high-powered magnets.
Maybe he's trying to smuggle them into New Zealand from Australia.
Yeah. Why has New Zealand banned high-powered magnets?
Because all the kids were eating them.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Even if one kid does, there was an issue with that here, that also like some of those high magnet toys were discontinued and for that purpose.
Stupid kids. Magnets are so fun, and yet a couple kids have to ruin it for everyone.
I guess so. And I guess these magnets were bought on Temu, and Temu had to issue a statement to CBS News. They were very sorry to learn about the reported incident, and we wish the boy a full and speedy recovery.
But we will still be selling candy-shaped magnets, children.
They didn't seem to be candy-shaped.
Do you have a picture of them? Should I be clicking on this Woman Z Mag?
Okay, so I could show you, the picture that's from the article. It does seem as though it looks like.
No, that's a regular mini magnet right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is. I don't believe this is stock photo. It seems that they're treating this in the article like.
That looks like 100. I think that's legit picture right there.
Yeah, this is, a bunch, all these magnets. Now again, we don't know what shape that they coagulated in this young man's intestines.
Probably not clean like that. Those
probably
are
not. Yeah, this is all like very much lined up, but
I think
they don't even look delicious.
No. Well, actually, look, there's an X-ray. They were shaped like a hypotenuse, whatever. Looks like geometrically. Boom.
Yeah.
It's got that little triangle. Do you see that down there?
I don't see the X-ray.
Oh, well, in the article that we have in the link, it's got a great X-ray. Lower, it made it quite a ways down, it looks like. I don't really know where that is in the intestines, but it's like, yeah, I wonder if he had to be into butted in order to get these out. And also, it looks like they were all in the same location. Seriously, though, I mean, don't eat Tide Pods, don't eat magnets. I don't feel like we should be having to explain this to people in this day and age, but just don't.
Yeah. I went to Costco with my son recently, and they had Tide Pods there, and he thought that was so funny to say, "Dad, this is my favorite snack." He thought that was so funny.
That is a good
He's
joke.
like, "Oh, can you buy me this snack?"
All right, that's good.
Do you remember that like there didn't end up being that large of a population that actually was eating them? It was like one of those like kids tricking adults into thinking it was a thing that we needed to all be super concerned about. I feel like that's what happened. Am I wrong?
Yeah. And by bringing attention to it, kids did start to put them in their mouths.
Yes. So it had the effect. It was like a whole, snowball effect.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell people that something is dangerous without making more people want to do it.
Yeah. Some people are drawn to danger. I hope this magnet story doesn't do that for anyone, though.
I hope not. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then one other story, I guess we can.
You keep scrolling over this story.
Okay.
And I can tell that you're hesitant. You don't have to do
hesitant.
it.
I am hesitant for a couple of reasons to talk
yes,
about
you
this.
should be. I don't want to talk about this story.
Okay, Danny wants to punt on the Kourtney Kardashian has a new women's health line of lollipops.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Tell us about it, Danny.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm saying that we should pass on it.
Danny says pass. Okay, so luckily I bring extra.
Rob's
stories.
been highlighting it, teasing Danny all the way.
I've been watching Rob scroll.
Danny
over
can see my hesitation,
and I can see his hesitation, and I totally agree with it.
Yes. Okay. All right. So then we'll punt on that, and why don't we go into something that I feel like that we've talked about this before. I'm not sure if this is just the same study that they recycle year after year, but they've ranked the states based on who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, well, you have to renew that study, so we have updated information.
Okay, and so unfortunately for people we have a lot of listeners in New York.
Oh, dear.
That they rank in the bottom 5 for least survivable states, but none of the states that we happen to inhabit are in the top 5 or the bottom 5.
Yes, thank goodness.
Right in the middle where we want to be.
I was just about to pack up.
Yeah. Tyson, do you worry about a zombie apocalypse ever?
No, I never have worried about that at all, ever. But I think Arizona is probably, it would be extra horrifying to see a horde of zombies move through a cactus field because they probably wouldn't be affected. They just mow through it. So by the time they get to you, they're just covered in cactus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ideally, the number 1 state that you want to be in for the zombie apocalypse is Alaska.
Oh, duh. That's not even fair.
Mm-hmm.
Lower 48 only.
Lower 48 only.
Yeah.
The best of the lower 48 is Maine.
Okay.
I don't know why they feel like airport is very important in a zombie apocalypse, but that is one of the key factors.
Because the author is a billionaire and he's got airplanes stashed all over the country.
I guess so. They say that the ideal factors that you want to consider for the zombie apocalypse, you want low population density, high isolation, water bodies are powerful moats, and then you want an infrastructure like an airport. I guess an airport so you can get to Alaska.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. They say that hospitals, military bases, I'm not sure if they're good. They support long-term sustainment, but whatever I see on The Walking Dead, like the hospitals are overrun by zombies.
Because the zombie blood's being squirted everywhere.
And the military bases, that tends to be where they lock you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the first people to try and
fall.
trap everyone and manipulate the populations.
Yeah.
Since they've got all the guns.
Mel in the chat says Maine is mostly wilderness, so that tracks.
That's good. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mel would be one of the people that I would hope to link up with in the zombie apocalypse. I feel like she would be very good.
Well, does she live in Maine?
No, Massachusetts.
Where does that rank?
Oh, hold on. There's some fighting words here. Docs in the chat says Walking Dead is fake. What?
It's not a historical.
How does he mean? Explain yourself.
Pretty sure it's based on a true story.
It is based on a true story.
An experiment gone wrong by the CDC.
Yeah. Danny, you think you'd be okay in the zombie apocalypse?
Ah, man.
You're a survivalist by nature.
The thing is that, I mean, yeah, but you've got all this dead weight, your family dragging you down.
Family holding you back.
We're like trying to escape zombies, but your family's tripping while you're running. Yeah. Go back.
Yeah. So, they say that The Walking Dead is fake, but Rick Grimes, I think that he had a wife who I think got clipped in the zombie apocalypse, right?
Right at the beginning.
Right in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then he did have a son, no spoiler alert, but then they got Carl, and then he's like a free man.
Yeah. Once you find a community to hand your kids over to, you can roam.
But then he kind of like decided, okay, I'm going to take care of all these other people.
That's what good people do.
It's hard because you start feeling responsible.
Yeah. And then when they start dying and you have to shoot them in the face because they turn into zombies. That's a problem, is you don't want to build up relationships with people in the post-apocalyptic zombie world.
I feel like Danny would be fine by himself, but not with his family. It is easier to roll solo probably in a post-apocalyptic
Danny
world.
could like set up somewhere with like just like a barbed wire,
the top of a mountain with like cliffs on every side where zombies probably can't even climb that.
I've never seen them be really good at climbing.
Oh, that one movie with Brad Pitt, the zombie one.
They climbed their own dead bodies. That's the thing, is that there were so
over
many
and over and over.
I'll be smarter than that.
World War
All
Z.
Right. Danny, do you want to take us to your bolt hole?
Guys, there's so much bolt hole going.
Oh, okay. All right.
There is?
So who needs Kardashians when we have Danny's bolt hole? Let's go.
Exactly.
Welcome to my bolt hole. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel you belong.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk about the Kardashians' hygiene lollipop, but what I have here is only slightly less disturbing. And, healthcare is expensive. Getting operations, especially operations that might help your self-confidence, they tend to be expensive and not covered by insurance.
Elective.
And so you might be finding other ways to get those procedures done because you need a boost of confidence. But this story, I believe, comes out of Bangkok. All right. So a guy was performing genital and wang enlargement procedures in the back of his Toyota Corolla. And I thought about this story.
And a Corolla is not as spacious as you would imagine.
No.
If you, ideally, you'd prefer to perform that type of operation.
Yeah.
I think something like a third row.
Yeah.
Corolla is like a sedan, right?
Yeah. And they're probably leaving a door open to make sure your legs can stick out and it's long enough for you to lay down. But Mr. Chang was busted, 51-year-old, doing genital enhancements. The good news is it's a delivery. He'll drive to you, so he'll come to you. It's like those windshield replacement people. That's nice. But it wasn't even a new Corolla. It was a 1990s Toyota Corolla.
But he won't run your insurance to see if it goes through.
Yeah, and I mean, actually, it's a testament to his pricing structure. If he's still driving a 90s Toyota Corolla, he's obviously not charging.
Very dependable. I mean, some of these get 200,000 miles.
Yeah, exactly. Very dependable. Great for driving around Bangkok, doing these wang enhancements. A little disturbing if you get into his car after he's done some operations. It would be upsetting if he was an Uber driver at night and a wang doctor during the day.
Do you think he has a special setup in the car? Like, does he have like a doctor chair as the passenger chair, or like a bench, or does he have
Tyson,
the
I'm looking at
removed?
I'm looking at it right now. It is a straight up stock Corolla.
Wow, with all the seats and everything still in there.
Yeah. And the seats look relatively clean. So he's probably laying out plastic. Could you imagine going for a procedure in the back of a Corolla and they're laying out plastic? I mean, I wouldn't expect to wake up with all my organs. I would just be like, this is an organ harvesting racket for sure. So how surprised would you be when you come out of the operation and you've got a brand new hog and you're just like, dude, that was totally worth it. 90s Corolla. I had all these reservations. And
here,
now
I think I have
look
some
at me.
photos here that we could share of this. Right, Danny? We're looking at the same thing.
Let me double check. I'm honest. Yeah,
the
that's it.
doctor
That's
was
the
arrested
Corolla.
performing illegal penis enlargement surgeries from his car.
And look at the condition of the Corolla is pretty great. So he does take care of his car, which might be a testament to his
Because I would think that maybe ideally you would want to have like the interior be leather, maybe easier to clean.
Yeah.
But this is like regular upholstery.
If you're considering doing operations in your car, I would recommend leather.
Mhm.
And if you go to a dealership and you're like, he's like, what are you looking for? You're like, well, I need to do wing enhancements. What do you recommend? It's like, I've
Mhm.
got this great 90s Corolla.
Yeah.
Fabric's really easy to clean.
Yep.
His prices are very reasonable.
Right.
23 pounds, English pounds for pearl implants. Don't know what those are. I can imagine what they are.
Mhm.
114 pounds for circumcisions. 229 pounds for enlargement injections,
Right.
which pump filler
Injections.
into the shaft. Tyson, are you considering this
Mhm.
for a
No.
girthier, for some girth? Those are reasonable prices.
So he's not
Yeah.
doing any surgery. He's just
I mean, a
giving you an
circumcision, I would
injection.
Yeah,
describe
circumcision
it
is
as
a
a
surgery.
surgery.
And
Yeah,
pearl
okay.
implants, I imagine, are also requiring an incision.
Mhm.
It's a public, he's going around, he's doing, a public service to all these people who have self-confidence issues, and he's offering at a really low rate price. The only downside, you have to get into the back of his Corolla.
Wow.
That's the only downside. Everything else is upsides.
Yeah.
Not anymore though. He's been taken off the streets.
Mhm.
But
Dang.
he did it. It says here he's done hundreds.
Hundreds,
met
no
with hundreds of
complaints.
patients.
Any
There were
complaints? Does he have
four-
Google reviews?
4-star. I would love to see his Google reviews. Well, obviously, hundreds of patients, you're not like making a mess of things if you've got hundreds of
Well,
patients.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, is he not
Yeah.
making a mess of things? Is it word of
Well,
mouth?
yeah.
Like,
So, that the police were alerted to his practice after one client claimed to have suffered a severe infection, which will add girth.
Yeah,
That will add
temporarily.
mass.
ouch.
He's like, at first he was like, dang, dude, this is big. And then like a couple days later, he's a big.
falls
Like
off.
that is
red.
one way to really add mass.
Yeah, that's true. A nice
Mhm.
infection.
Yeah, that's
It says
nature's
here, he
enlargement.
began teaching himself how to do implants at age 14. This is a go-getter. You know what?
At
At
14.
14,
Well, how old is he now?
Mhm.
36.
So he's been doing this for over half his life. You might trust him more than anybody
Yeah.
else with all this experience.
And by the way, infections happen in the hospital. Some of the worst infections
Oh, sure.
actually happen in the hospital. So
Wow.
this guy's got one infected guy out of hundreds, I'm
yeah,
assuming.
1%, less than 1% chance.
And I don't know, if this guy had been funneled through the medical institution, we'd be reading about how genius he was. But
Yeah.
he dropped out.
1%.
Yeah, he was advertising on TikTok.
Oh, great.
Mhm.
See, he even knows how to work the modern,
No, that's
machine.
bad. That's how they caught him.
I know, but that's
Mhm.
also got him hundreds of patients.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tough
okay.
out there in the
It is tough.
Corolla
Mhm.
dong enhancement industry.
So what does he do? He gets in trouble. He's not allowed to do it anymore. He just goes straight back to doing it, right?
I don't know. This is Thailand. He probably disappears,
The only thing he's ever known.
Mm-hmm.
right? Doesn't know anything else but dong enhancements.
It's the most honest work he can do for himself.
You're right. He probably drifts slowly back. He probably gets a new
Yeah.
Corolla, starts cruising the streets.
Yeah. So somebody else who was posing as a medical practitioner was arrested after performing penis enlargements for 20 years. That they say that I'm trying to see what the charge is.
Putting doctors out of business.
Yeah. Punishable up to 3 years in jail, a fine up to 30,000.
Yeah, but
or about 687 pounds. So
he's
I
gonna-
mean, like the
gonna
the
find
fine
even
isn't
mo-
too bad.
Yeah, he's going to find more business in jail. He's going to
Probably.
refine his skills.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, if someone offers you to get some kind of enhancement in a Corolla, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. My
He
advice
shows
is
up in your
don't.
algorithm.
Yeah, if he shows up in your algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Should we talk about what our thumbnail should be for this episode?
Something with intubated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something intubated. I don't know how
Mhm.
we're going to say butt tubated.
Ratbubu.
Yeah. Ratbubu being intubated.
Mm-hmm.
On a interstellar object as it's
Mhm.
passing the sun.
Okay. All right.
While hanging out with a friendly bear.
Okay, hold on. Here is the next one. Okay.
I love the typing sound. Did you
You
get one
like
of those
that?
keyboards that are really like ASMR?
It's not supposed to be so loud. It's supposed to be, I think, a quiet keyboard, but I think I'm typing too fast and there's not enough talking. So we have the Labubu rat is being intubated
on an interstellar comet while hanging out with a friendly bear, playing with magnets, eating a plate of magnets.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Smart boo-boo.
Delicious magnets.
Some gravy, some magnets.
Yep. Okay.
That it? I think that's enough.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's go. Danny, what's coming up for you?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Halloween. Got it. Like I said before, I have trunk or treat tomorrow. Liz is trying to get me to wear a costume.
Watch out for those Toyota Corollas.
Yeah. Well, actually, this might be okay. We've been trying to think of a trunk or treat theme. This might be it. This story right here might be our trunk or treat theme. In the
mail enlargement mobile services.
Come and get candy syringes and candy magnets.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be an AF theme trunk or treat. Oh,
candy magnets. It's like the candy cigarettes when we were kids. You
I
need
love
real
those.
candy Tide Pods.
I loved candy cigarettes so much.
Yeah, but imagine like a candy Tide Pod where you just watch your kid pop a Tide Pod. You're like, no, and they're like, gotcha.
Dude, I can't wait to share this idea with Liz because she's been coming at me hard with these trunk or treat ideas. Am I going to wear?
Are you going to do your car as one of the trunk or treat cars?
Yeah, we will be providing a car. It's one of those things where not a lot of people signed up, so you kind of feel guilty. There's more people need to sign up, so we signed up. So I've got that. Then I've got like kid Halloween parade. I got to go to the elementary school, which always smells like the worst, stinkiest sock in the world. Yeah. I got to watch 200 strangers' kids parade by me until I can see my one kid that's still in elementary. And then we have Halloween, which I mean, that's an all-day affair that goes forever.
All day.
You know what I mean? They need to be dressed up for school because it's on a Friday.
Yeah.
Got to get everything right. Got to then afterwards go over to the parents' house, carve
Is your Halloween all on Friday, or is it that am I misremembering that it was like I feel like it was
if it's on the Sunday, we'll do it on a Saturday.
Got it.
Yeah, but since it's on a Friday, this is like ideal. Every kid loves this. They can wear their costume to school and trick or treat afterwards. So then there's an argument over when can you start trick or treating? How early is too early? And then when do they need to finish? And just Halloween, guys.
And they're all going out with their friends. Who are you in charge?
No, only one. My youngest, she'll be going out with her cousins and then us parents. But my oldest boys, I don't know what they'll be doing.
They'll just be riding their motorized bikes around, wreaking havoc, stealing,
trying not to get hit by cars,
shooting bottle rockets at adults.
My 16-year-old, he has a car now. I'm going to be so nervous that he's just going to run over a bunch of trick-or-treaters the whole time. Yeah. He's actually a really good driver, to be fair. But when he leaves this house, he floors it every time.
Just like I can
hear his car winding up to the point of nearly breaking. And I'm like, dude, you can't go that fast. It's like, I don't. So anyway, yeah, it's all Halloween. I can't do anything else until it's over.
Yeah. Was that because that the car you got him had such bad acceleration that he has to floor it?
It's such a piece of crap. It has 4 cylinders. Someone put a huge muffler on it, so it has this terrible sound. So I hear him when he leaves in the morning. He just floors it, and it's like a morning bugle to wake up everyone in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's great. Like the rooster. It's the neighborhood rooster. We when I was his age, we would kind of floor our car too to get out of our house, and we had to flip a U-turn. And our neighbor, who kept trying to be so cool with us, complained that we were driving too fast on our U-turn to leave the neighborhood. And she went and told my mom, and my mom didn't care at all. She was like,
cool.
Oh, nice to know. Thank you so much for tattletelling on my kids.
Adult person.
Yeah, adult person. And then that lady came over and we had a pet turtle, and she tried to touch the turtle and it bit the shit out of her finger. So then she called animal control to see if she was going to die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, what a Karen.
Yeah. Such a Karen, dude.
So what you up to? So Tyson, what do you got going on?
I mean, just reminiscing about the Karen next door.
Yep.
I have
the OG.
The Pod Has Spoken tomorrow with Rachel Lamont.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We're super excited about that. And then just regular Halloween stuff too. So we got a trunk or treat that we got to go to on Wednesday, and the haunted house also on Wednesday with Bergen and her cousin, the older kids. And then I don't really think anything until Halloween. So Thursday, I think we're pretty free. And then Friday, we're going to go trick or treating with the cousins, same type of thing. So yeah, so that's it. Rob?
Okay. All right. Well, first off, let me show you. Okay.
Yes.
Here's Ratbubu intubated on a comet with a friendly bear who's eating a magnet lollipop.
I haven't seen a magnet like that since like the 1950s.
Yeah, does look good. It's a very friendly bear, a very friendly Ratbubu. I don't know if they're both pretty similar.
The first one's better. If you're asking me which one is better, this one, Ratbubu, seems a little more on edge with the bear being there. Like he's not like sure what the bear's up to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. All right. And then for me, you know what I'll be doing. I'll be getting ready for another week of podcasts as last week before I'm back on the road going to San Francisco.
San Fran. That'll be a fun excursion.
Yeah. Should be a
You're
fun
a
trip.
traveling man.
Just trying to get back. I'm still not 100% for my last trip. So hopefully
you never are. You never are. This is where it's just a slow decline every time you step on a plane.
That's what my wife said. She's like, "You're old now. That's why you're not getting better."
Ooh.
She relishes for me too, because I
did she get on Facebook to see what kind of remedies she could give you to heal you immediately?
Nope.
No, TikTok's where
she wants to keep me down.
Wow.
You know, she doesn't like the worst thing that she could hear is like, "I'm feeling great. Everything is perfect for me." She's like, I can't wait until you're not feeling good.
You're gonna not feel good at some point.
She roots for me to not be feeling good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, probably is poisoning me, like in The Sixth Sense.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Like and what is that? Munchausen syndrome? Or
probably when I'm sleeping, she's probably like spraying like Lysol on my face or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
And then coming up to you and being like, "Oh, you need me, Rob. Oh,
you're not doing so good, are you?
Face. I didn't know that was something you could do.
You're not a picture of virility like you want to be.
Yeah, like everyone wants to be.
Yep.
Okay,
all right.
Look with that.
There you go. It's another week of News AF. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
We did it, guys. Hail Klarna.
This is RHAP. We know reality TV.